Exactly, but none of them believed me. There'll be an extra fee for that.
Can we play banker next time?
Yep, you're right.
I'll think about it. There'll be an extra fee for that. Exactly, but none of them believed me.
Water comes in many flavors to the discerning.
So, who is this? Well, for starter, she recreated the legendary Gâteau de... Safe to say.
Gâteau de Bourg? That's the super exclusive cake that they only sell at
Well, but none of the
the Fortress of Mirabede.
Escoffier...
So that's what happened.
Even though Escoffier is no longer head chef at the hotel. So, I'm guessing what Monica wants is for us to convince Escoffier to try and negotiate with Savannah on the staff's...
Oh, Paimon gets it! Mom, it's simple.
You thought cream of mushroom soup was red. You'd have had more. At least then you wouldn't have wasted all this perfectly good cream and mushroom.
I'm sorry, Cream. I'm sorry, Mushroom.
As you can see, Escoffier is that kind of chef as well.
You have to leave it on the heat for long enough.
Yes, Chef.
Then go back.
Yes, Chef.
Excuse us, we're...
Waiting to be served? Sorry, we're pretty busy. I'm afraid you have to join.
Oh, no.
So you're not paying customers? Then I'm afraid the wait will be even longer.
It's hard to talk to Escoffier when she's in the zone. Let's take a seat.
Looks like the rush hour is finally over. Is it?
These days, yes. I'd say business has tripled since Escoffier joined as temporary head chef. Well, in her...
Wait. Take these home with you. We can't serve them now.
Oh.
For what?
Firmont.
He's the chef. He decided to pick up some work to help pay the bills. Escoffier knows their situation, so she's been making some extra food every day for him to take.
Hey, I heard that, Navia. I've told you before. No one's making extra food. Hello?
Yeah, failed dishes that just so happen to be nutritionally complete.
So you two must be the world-famous traveler and his companion, Paimon. Yes? Is there something I can help you with?
Oh, so you know us already.
I certainly am, but besides,
What?
well,
That's hard to believe.
honestly, I do wonder if she's just emulating me. I mean, I'm not the most pleasant head chef to be around either. Anyway, Fiamar and the others probably think this of.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
She mentioned me.
Whatever shortcut. Plus,
Oh, Monica. I can't believe. Unbelievable! I won't.
Wait, so now she's,
let's go catch up to her. We don't want to keep.
Finally on the right path.
I see the value in my own work, but I also see the meaning in all the endeavors.
Wait, she looks like...
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry.
Oh,
But...
what the heck?
Interrupting your meal, sir.
It's fine. With my...
Oh, well,
Gosh, that's pretty strict.
I mean, we all knew that these days, and it's only gotten worse since word got out that
Monica, you don't need to call me
Yeah, but through no fault of your own, that banquet was a huge...
Lumaline? What's that?
A new drug from the Fontaine Research Institute. Produced from an extra.
Oh, yeah, I've heard about that. They found out you can use it as a
They also. Unfortunately.
Everyone knows that But you took all the blame. And now look at you.
What are you trying to say? Sure, the Spina's Tavern is no Hotel de Boer, but come on. It's.
Oh.
Monica, Besides.
If only...
I'm sorry? Do you have a problem with my conduct as head chef?
So...
Escoffier? I thought you...
What happened to
You made me... You're not...
Whoa. Sounds like someone has a chip on her shoulder.
My God, have you grown a temper since I last saw? Have you put even half the amount?
Ho ho! I was not
Fanagem?
Aye, miladies. Might I make a,
The traditional way? That can only mean one thing.
That's right! I'm talking of
According to legend, the founders of the cooking contest would decide who had...
Ah, well, it might sound that way to us. And indeed.
Reintroduction?
What say you, Escoffier?
Sure, I reinstated it, but...
Exhibition. If we're going to battle it out, let's put it all on the line.
I don't want anything to happen to you.
But if you lose...
What? The Codex de Boer?
Only the legendary handbook written by the original head chef Modeste. It contains. It's the greatest treasure in Fontaine's
Present and former. Wait, but
What do you want that old thing?
Don't take me... I want your copy! The original version...
I'm sorry, I must be missing something. You know, there's...
Stop trying to change the topic. What's wrong, Escoffier? Scared you're gonna lose to me? Or are you scared...
Savannah.
Oh, I'm sure it won't be an issue. As long as... And as for the contest itself, let's make it a bake-off. Gâteau de Boer, per the recipe in the Codex. Well, Escoffier, you against me. Are you in or out?
You sound surprisingly confident. Alright then, let's see how much you've actually grown. I hope you surprise me, Savannah. I'd hate to find out that all you've learned after this long is how to chew people's heads off.
Believe me, I'll show you.
Escoffier, are you sure this is a good idea? You accepted her terms a little hastily.
Oh, it'll be fine. Let's head back to the Fleuve Cendres so I can get prepping.
So, this whole bake-off thing kind of came out of nowhere. Was it really sensible to just go along with it?
Well, I got a sense that she's holding something back. But we chefs always express ourselves in our cooking. So if she won't talk, this might be the best way to find out what's really going on with her.
Huh? Holding back? Sure did.
Escoffier only picked up on it because she's the same way. Always closed off, never letting you know what she really thinks.
That's patently false, at least where your macarons are concerned. I've been nothing but truthful with you about the disgraceful amount of sugar you use.
Okay, that's one case where you can keep your thoughts to yourself.
Oh, that? Well, it's not so much a recipe book as a diary of Modeste's adventures. Back in the day, he and his good friend Savelli explored far and wide, partly adventuring, partly looking for new ingredients and developing new recipes. Their creations had an enormous influence on the course of Fontaine cuisine, turning it into a much more vibrant and diverse scene. For instance, legend has it that the original Gâteau de Bourg was made using a special secret ingredient that Modeste discovered on one of his adventures. So rare was the ingredient that they could never make more than 16 slices of the cake per day. But everyone who tried it claimed that it was one of the most blissful and invigorating things they had ever tasted. Modeste and Savelli went on to found the original Hôtel de Bourg, which catapulted them to stardom in Fontaine's culinary world. Especially Modeste. He was hailed as a once-in-a-generation genius, and over time, the recipes from his adventure log became known as the Codex de Bourg.
Paimon's heard this kind of story before. Armed with the Codex, the Hôtel de Bourg took its rightful place as the finest restaurant in the land, serving those recipes for centuries to come. Something like that?
What? No, of course not! Cooking is a constantly evolving art form. How could any restaurant survive if they only served food that was popular last century? Anyway, never mind centuries. Savelli and Modeste parted ways not even 10 years after their rise to fame. Then, Modeste passed away while he was still in his prime. And that was it. The end of the Hôtel de Bourg's heyday. It fell into decline, and for most of its history, it was just a nondescript place with a couple of cheap tables. It's only in recent decades that it started recovering. Even then, it still took numerous relocations and changes of management before we finally ended up with Vanigem and the restaurant we have today.
Oh! So the Codex really isn't all that, then. Paimon figured it was like one of those mystical books they have in Liwe's martial arts novels?
Yes, well,
Case in point. Even the Gâteau de...
Wait, really? Why though? Didn't that recipe make it into the Codex?
it did. But like I said, it's the dusty old book now, and the records aren't as legible as they once were. So, reimagination. As for why we gave...
Oh!
Hey now, Just think.
Anyway, before I...
Could it be...
Well, maybe from...
What?
Who knows? We could it means vesting her in this fake, however much she's changed since...
Well,
Look, now, if I...
Well, that's...
Well, I have heard the Traveler...
oh, Count, even if it means...
Calm...
I've always called it chopping stuff up, not mise en place. But it's basically the same thing, right?
Oh, Navia. The difference in your case is that mise en place is chopping stuff up without... Looks like you found that easier than I expected.
Yeah, thankfully it was pretty straightforward in the end. You made it sound like we'd be carving statues out of fruits.
Well, brace yourself, because the next step is anything but straightforward. I'll be using this cold press to extract flavor compounds from the ingredients. A kind of special food, but this isn't exactly standard kitchen equipment, so that...
Custom-made equipment from the Fontaine Research Institute, huh? That's some pretty high-tech food prep.
The device isn't cold enough yet. I need to reduce the temperature. And done. These are the flavor compounds extracted.
Wow! Even the smell is so much more...
Absolutely. I'll demonstrate again. Now. Slowly and carefully. Not a drop too much, and not a drop too... that didn't count. I was experimenting.
I guess I'm finally on the run.
That... that... that didn't count. That didn't count. And voila! Now it's your turn. But the Traveler's work was surprisingly good. Are you sure you've never done this before? You got... that goes without saying. Still, alright. Now for the part I've been looking forward to. I want each of you to cook something... That's right. going? Have you... Look at that!
Pretty good, right? Not to brag.
6 points.
What?
That's 6 out of 100.
What?
You say you're a connoisseur, but it's quite that logic.
Aww.
Me next, me next. I'll have mac.
So you...
Aw.
Now to the final dish.
So,
This is our
8 points.
darn.
Not exactly. The color is spot on. Beautiful aroma. Excellent presentation. I have to give this one...
Huh? How did you pull that off?
Don't get me wrong. There's room for improvement. But still, this is clearly the work of an accomplished chef. I can read...
Hey, you...
Well, it looks like I lost fair.
But if it takes 3 chefs, that still leaves 1 slot remaining.
Chef Escoffier,
Oh, it's Hilaire. What brings you here?
I heard the news about the cooking contest. You're doing Gâteau de Bourg, right? I was just wondering if you needed any help.
And you think you're up to the task, do you?
Oh, no, I know I'm not there yet. It's actually my dad who wanted to help.
Firma, last I heard, you could barely get out of bed.
Chef Escoffier, Navia, Traveler, thank you all so much for everything you're doing for me and my family. I've had enough of sitting around at home while you run yourselves ragged. If you let me, I'd like to help you win this cooking contest.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing.
Don't you worry. I'll be fine. I'm feeling much better now. I'm sorry. I know I've been rather useless these past few days, but not anymore. The fact is, I'm a fine chef, despite recent events. I've proven myself in the Hotel de Bourg kitchen, so if anyone's qualified to work under Chef Escoffier, it's me. I think. I hope so.
Firma, have you even set foot in a kitchen since leaving Hotel de Bourg?
I have not, but I'm fully rested now. I know I can handle it. I'll prove it. Let me whip something up for you right now. Huh? That's strange. Why are my hands shaking?
What do you call this, Firma?
I can't seem to grip my knife.
Do it again! Again! Again!
I...
Hopeless. Get out of my kitchen.
Dad, what's wrong?
I don't understand. I was feeling so much better, and then Will I never be able to work in a kitchen again?
Dad, talk to me. What happened?
I think the real issue here is not physical exhaustion, but psychological trauma.
Monica, when did you get here?
Probably because you were all concentrating so hard on your cooking. I didn't want to interrupt your flow. But anyway, from all...
Alright, another Savannah horror story. Let's hear it.
She's been getting harsher and harsher on us ever since she heard about Escaffier's new role in the Fleuve Cendre. Seems like no matter what we make, she'll find something wrong with it.
What is this? It looks like a dog's been at it! In the trash now!
Then she orders us to redo the dish again and again, but we never know what's going to make her happy.
Do it again, do it again, do it again!
Every time you remake it, you just get another earful from her.
Either straighten yourself out, or get out of my kitchen!
So now, it seems like just picking up a kitchen utensil gives me flashbacks of her yelling at me.
Oh man, that must be awful.
The more I want to get it perfect, the more my hands shake, and the more scared I am of making another mistake.
How can you give up so easily, Fiamma? You weren't a quitter when you were working for me. And even under Savannah, you talk about working late into the night trying to perfect your dishes. That says to me that you still hadn't lost that determination to prove yourself. What changed?
I don't know what's come over me. When I think back, I just remember feeling like my heart and my hands were growing heavier and heavier as the shift went on. Each time I had to redo a dish, my heart sank a little further. Maybe Savannah was right. Maybe I am just hopeless at this.
Dad.
I will win this contest, and after that, I encourage you to approach Savannah and talk this out.
But what if you can't find another assistant in time? Clearly, I'm in no state to help out.
You think being one person short will ruin my chances? Let's not forget, I taught you and her everything you know. Even if I had to go it alone, I would present the perfect gâteau.
Oh, well, Paimon and Nadia will still keep practicing, just in case.
And so will I.
Yeah! And if worse comes to worse, we can always get the Spina di Rosula to put out an emergency call for chefs. There's gotta be someone out there, right?
Actually, I thought maybe I could help. That's sort of why I'm here.
What? Why didn't you say so?
I was going to, but then... well, this is the first chance I got.
You do this for us? Thank you so much, Monica.
Alright, fine by me. But aren't you still working for Savannah? Joining the other side seems like a guaranteed way to put your future employment in jeopardy.
I know, but it's alright. I've made up my mind. With the way things are, I'm done with sucking it up. It's time to try and turn things around. If this cooking contest can get Savannah to see the error of her ways, then I'm sure she'll forgive me for this.
Whoa! Paimon didn't think we'd be poaching from Savannah's staff to get our third person, but there you go.
Great! Spina spawn.
Oh, well. Yeah! Feast, feast, feast!
Alright, if you insist, then prepare for some of the fun. That's not a bad idea, actually. Wait, hold on. You need to finesse that further.
That was a dream come true. Paimon I never knew Fontanian cuisine could be this good.
I guess I'm finally on the right path. I guess I'm finally on the right path. Finally on the right path.
Why, Savannah? Why? Oh, nothing. I wanted to see if there was anything I'm missing. But I can't find anything. The copy I gave her not only has all the recipes in full, but even includes my own private tips and notes from years of experience. Surely that's infinitely more useful than this old thing. Yeah, maybe. Still, it's just hard for me to imagine that the Savannah I knew would go to all this effort just to... We were. She was a little... Those qualities are why I recommended her to replace me as head chef. I never imagined for 1 second that she'd cause Fiamma and the other... I wonder if... Yes. The story goes that after Modeste unveiled his Gâteau de Bourg and was hailed as a culinary genius, he was admired and adored by all. Unlike Modeste, whose every new creation was an instant hit, Savelli seemed to face setbacks, and with Modeste being whisked off to all manner of... People started gossiping about Savelli, and everything came in... One rumor had it that Savelli actually killed Modeste out of jealousy. Unlikely. Still, beyond a point, there's no way of knowing what truly happened in the past. And that's why I have to win this contest tomorrow. Then get the truth about everything that's been going on, even if it means cracking her open like a nut. Really?
Melusines are beautiful. Creature.
It's cooking contest day! To the Hotel de Bourg! Toot sweet!
Did you hear the news? Escoffier's coming back for a cooking contest.
Wait, seriously? Escoffier in a cooking contest? Now that I've got to see!
I don't get it. Why would anyone in their right mind challenge her?
Mesdames et messieurs, welcome one and all.
Savannah, I brought...
Monica?
In the interests of fairness, this contest will be conducted in a double-blind format. Once the dishes are complete, they will be sent to the back of the kitchen where they'll each receive a label. The labels will be placed out of sight underneath the plates, only to be revealed after the judges have sampled them and reached a final verdict. This is to ensure that no one will know which dish is made by which contestant.
As one of the judges, I promise to be fair and impartial.
When my meal got interrupted yesterday, I never thought this is how they'd make it up to me. Getting a seat on the judging panel is a pretty sweet deal.
Both contestants have taken their positions. Then, without further ado, let the Hotel de Bord cooking contest commence!
Monica, Traveler, it's go time. Let's do this. Even the best chef in the world can't flavor their food without prepping the flavoring, right?
Alphonse, Gaspar, get to work! Do not disappoint me.
Looks like our two head chefs are raring to go. Like an oven on full blast, this competition is quickly heating up.
Stay calm, Escoffier. There has to be a way to balance the flavors. Just think. That should be enough flavoring. Now hurry up and balance the flavor. What are you doing, Escoffier? Your team's waiting on you. The balance of flavors is about right, but the quantity is too low.
Alphonse! What are you playing at? That's not how I taught you to do it! Stop horsing around and do it again!
Yes, chef!
Oh, tension in the ranks on Team Savannah. Will this slow their progress?
Goodness sakes, Savannah, what are you doing? Oh, get it. I've got to focus on my own dish.
So, what do you think?
Escoffier is already on the final step of the recipe. Let's check on Savannah's progress.
I think this flavor profile is still a little bit off.
Enough! Oh, useless! Both of you, make like an egg and beat.
Wow! Is Savannah serious? Can she really make up for lost time working alone?
A little amuse-bouche.
You can't match Scoffier's talent.
I present to you Gâteau de Bourg.
A burst of flavor.
I was just exercising caution. I had to make sure everything was perfect.
That guy was right. You really can't tell who—
We both made the same dish after all. For all her—
Whoa! This is really rather good.
Wonderfully soft and...
I would give this one at least 9.9 out of 10. Only because there's some...
Huh? Really?
All right, on to gâteau number 2. I haven't had a single bite and already this aroma is a delight to the senses.
I have a feeling that this gâteau will be a gâteau for the ages.
How exciting! I'm gonna dig in. I think maybe someone got a little carried away when they were adding the sugar.
Not just the sugar, it's the flavors too. This is all over the place. Who made this?
It appears the decision is unanimous. This gâteau is far below the standard we would expect.
And Paimon thought this might actually be close. Turns out she can't bake to save her life.
Something's not right here. Savannah may not be perfect, but no way is she this sloppy.
I can now declare that the creator of the first gâteau has won this cooking contest. Now, all that remains is to turn the plate over and reveal the chef's name underneath.
What? It's Savannah?
No! That's impossible!
Hey, Savannah! You cheated, didn't you? You cheater! What did you do? Oh, you swapped the plates.
Well, someone's a sore loser. These cakes, it was vanished, isn't it?
Judges, we demand.
That's enough! As head chef, Savannah, if you want the
Scoffy.
but you must.
It's a little late.
Look, Savannah. But only on.
So, will that be all? Ex-head.
I didn't mean that to be a scolding from your former boss. Just a word of advice from a fellow chef. And a. But.
I know what I'm doing.
Alright, fine.
Escoffier!
The Codex de Boer! Finally. Now.
Escoffier? How could you let her get away with this?
Yeah!
It's up. Besides, honestly, if I'd have known that giving her the Codex would solve everything, I'd have just done that in the first.
No.
Huh?
That's it? No secrets, no nothing? I don't believe it! This can't be happening.
Oh, Chef Savannah!
Savannah?
It's nothing life-threatening.
Oh, I knew it.
Pent-up stress?
The truth is, however hard.
Yes, there are nights when she makes us redo things over and over into the wee hours. But for her, it's every night. She'll hide herself away in the kitchen, working on new techniques and recipes, and only realize how long she's been at it when we come to work the following morning.
But why? Why would she do that?
Our best guess is she doesn't want to be seen as less of a chef than Escoffier.
And there it is.
Even so, that's no excuse for taking her anger out on the rest of you.
Yeah, and it's definitely no excuse for cheating in the cooking contest.
Huh, about that.
Leone and Algalia were the...
No.
Well, how is it? Have you figured out what it was?
Oh, this is aggravated assault on my palate. I'd rather eat wet cement than this.
Is it really that bad? I mean...
Oh, relax. This isn't your cake. Savannah never switched. The offending flavors are coming from it. Or in other words, we have a trait.
I'm sorry. I was forced into it. It was Chef Savannah. She said if I didn't cooperate, she would...
Calm down, Monica. I've already accepted defeat. And if I wanted retribution, I would have brought this up when the results were announced. Whatever's going on with you, just spill the beans. There's no need to hide it.
I was the one who caused the food safety incident that one time.
Food safety? Wait, you mean the Lumaline incident? So you procured the contaminated ingredients?
I think so. Savannah and I were on procurement that day. I didn't check everything as well as I should have, and so
But I swear I didn't do it on But the last thing I expected was for Savannah to.
This is.
I know, it's terrible. I'm so sorry. I was so scared. The thought of Chef Escoffier finding out that I put her in jail, it made me freeze up with fear. I thought Escoffier would hate my guts if she ever found out, and yet somehow that's ended up in me doing something even worse.
Seriously? All this fuss over a little slip-up?
Huh?
Firstly, it's not like I got a life sentence. So you don't need to feel ashamed or frightened. Oh, well, I'm not. You should tell Vanna. Good. Now, back to Savannah.
What happened to me?
I've overheard some customers murmuring about how the Hotel de Boer hasn't been the same since Escoffier left.
Now that you mention it, but the difference was so small.
Still, as head chef, so many times I've seen her make the cake base. Oh,
Yeah, I'm thinking back on it.
she wants to prove, but after count, and at some point,
Getting Escoffier? For what?
yeah. Also, she could retain her place as the #1 chef in Fontaine.
Oh, for goodness.
Of course. Seeing how
There's still. She might not be on this.
you'd think so, but Jean.
New head chef, you say? What's her name? I don't think I've heard of her before.
I wonder, can the Hotel de Boer keep its edge without Escoffier at the helm?
This tastes different from last time. Is it undercooked or something?
Take this. It's a copy of the Codex de Boer. From now on, you will be its keeper. Don't listen to the doubters. If I say you can do it, then you can do it. Even if you don't believe in yourself, at least believe in me. Hey, did you hear me? Once I'm gone, the restaurant is all yours.
All this time, I've been blaming other people, but maybe I'm the problem.
I sincerely apologize. Let's give up.
In that case, I'll go and update for Mon.
So, we'll come back tomorrow then.
That was a long day. I think...
Oh, nice! Macarons? Or are you gonna switch it up this time?
Traveler, how much do you know about the snow-winged goose? Every year they migrate long distance. Fontaine poets often use the image of that goose to explore the idea, but what those poets don't know. When's the lead goose? So the truth is that leadership, with all the responsibilities and pressure, I guess what I'm saying is, I don't buy into this notion that there's some sort of gulf between normal and genius. Cooking is a science, not magic. Of course, some people have a more sense. I'd have no reason to expect so much from. And come to.
Why are we here so early? Our meeting, check on her? Oh no, Escoffier.
I'm fine. Huh? What happened to my coffee? Did I really drink it all? Alright. Thanks. I appreciate it.
Well, there's cooking facilities here. Or we could just grab a cup of coffee from Cafe Lutece, but either way, hurry!
Hello! What can I get for you? Sure thing. We're here to go. Huh?
Coffee. I smell. I feel much better now. Thank you so much, Traveler and Paimon.
Glad to hear it, but make sure to catch up in your sleep when you get the chance. Wait.
I'll save it for when everyone else gets here.
Escoffier! Have you seen Savannah?
Huh?
After seeing her home yesterday, we were only to find. I left Alphonse and the. If she's not here.
Boss, Escop.
Alphonse? You're supposed to.
We were, but.
Oh.
What? Of course! From the yeah, but.
The Codex de Bo.
Seriously?
Ugh, idiot.
Hold on.
It was you. It sounds like a threat letter.
Retrieve the code so the cooking.
She's keeping the true recipe to her.
Ugh, this is. First, we thought that Savannah.
You're finally here. Of course. I should have put two and two together as soon as I read your threat letter. The food safety incident, the demand for a cooking contest, the instruction to blackmail Monica. Even the suggestion that Escoffier was keeping secrets from me. It was all part of your grand
We should be getting close to the spot marked on the map.
Of all the stupid things she's done, this really takes the cake. The moment we find her, I'm gonna curse the living daylights out of her.
Whoa! This place looks like an underwater restaurant, doesn't it?
I think...
Huh? Some blubber beasts have come to join the... Aw, they ran off!
that could be easier said than done. Something's Good point.
We prepared a banquet for our
See, this is why you should always bring snacks.
There's no time for that.
Yeah! Ha! Ja! Yeah! Ja! Ka! Yeah! Yeah! Ha! Yeah!
Off to the freezer!
Ja! Za! Yeah! Ha! Yeah! Ha! Ka! Ja! Yeah! Za!
Blubber beasts or not?
Trust me, they'll love it.
Oh, good question. If we try to put...
Yes, we can't afford to wait for...
Hey, be careful! Scare them off too much and they might not come back again. Wow, it's really singing! It must taste better than Paimon thought!
The tracks turned back again. So annoying. Hey, it's open!
Hey, give me your water.
Here.
I said your water, the one you just drank out of?
Sure.
All those years slaving away under a scoff, not only have I found the ruin that Savelli kept hidden. Hey, go scout ahead for me, if we need. Did you not hear me?
Why don't you do it yourself?
Oh, when did you learn to fight back? You're always so compliant when I give you instructions by letter.
That's because you threatened to expose me for the Lumiline incident.
Don't be so... You were terrified of her finding out about your part in the Lumiline incident, and you resented the way... So you jumped at the chance to convince yourself that she was the... First, idolization, then jealousy, suspicion, and self-deception. That's what this comes down to. It was the same story. He offered Modeste his friendship. He promised to explore the world with him, only to later destroy all records of their adventures. It's a miracle I even found this place.
I am no Savelli, nor will...
Oh, You didn't show any remorse when she left.
You're right. I don't deserve her forgiveness.
Ooh.
I somehow...
What?
Ever since I learned the truth, I've been biding my time, waiting for this moment. You've played me like a fiddle for so long!
But you drank it too!
It's what we both deserve. This is the price we must pay for betraying Escoffier. You'll die here with me, Monica!
You. I saw your
No.
Revenge.
Everything I ever did was a failure. And now...
Hey, why don't you try your hand at being a comedian in your next life? You should have just done like I asked, Savannah. All I wanted you to do was scout the ruins for me.
Stop right there!
Let her go, Monica!
Escoffier?
Ugh.
You can't!
Stay back if you want.
Escoffier? Modeste had a secret. The truth behind his so-called genius, the je ne sais quoi factor in his Gâteau de Bourg, and it's...
Are you serious?
I couldn't care less about the cake itself. No, the real treasure is the secret ingredient that Modeste sourced. He and We're talking about... That's right.
Will you listen?
My eyes are wide open. Just wait till I get my hands on this
Wait, what's that?
Just when I thought she couldn't get any crazier. She's lucky the whole place didn't collapse.
Uh-oh, Savannah's going to...
Monica must have taken her. Oh, what a coward.
That's true.
Oh, well, our path's been blocked, so let's look for another route. The water looks pretty deep here. Maybe it leads somewhere. Probably awakened by the explosion just then. Alright, Knife Skills 101. Time for some rough chopping.
Let the mighty be humbled.
Another door? Guess we need to prepare another feast for our guests. It seems to really like the texture of Rome maritime flowers. Up to the freezer! Yeah!
Bow your head.
I never knew you could process Lumitwol like that. Alright, I've got to jot this down. Lumitwols and maritime flowers. This could open the door to a whole new world.
Yep, that's literally the plan. Wait, hold on. Which door are you talking about?
That's strange. These don't look Grimoirian to me. More like last century Fontaine.
Adventurers from last century Fontaine, huh?
By the looks of it, this was a one-person camp. They adventured together, but maybe one of them came back alone at a later date.
Trust our adventurer's instincts. Okay, well, the Traveler has more adventuring experience overall, but Paimon's definitely... Paimon was just about...
Huh, no kidding. Are all adventurers so obsessed with journaling? I mean, I guess I take a lot of notes.
Anyway, let's find out who was here.
It's been years since it's exactly the... sad. The treasure of our limited stock of this. He was praised as a... Modeste tried his best. Our conversations grew scarce, and we saw less and less of each other. I didn't fight it. He had new friends and a career. I told myself that, or maybe one day, when I've put these feelings of... Unfortunately, that day...
So it was Savelli.
I always thought it...
In that case, what does that say about the death of Modeste. If it's all true, maybe Savelli really did have something to do with it.
The taste of gâteau being the perfection, but as he baked, it was only when he was sipping on coffee one day and realized he could not taste the bitterness. The treasure of Remoria stimulates the senses. In hindsight, over the course of the finest culinary talent of his generation now faced a future in which he would never be able to taste anything. And because we had become estranged, I could not be there to stop, yet despite everything.
The treasure of Remoria?
So, Modeste also...
Modeste told me everything. Did he hope I would gain some personal catharsis? But if the public ever learned how Modeste's greatest triumph became his undoing, what would be his legacy then? How would future generations view everything we built together? I fear the scorn I have faced these last years would pale in I cannot let... I will do what I'm... It may lead his... I would rather the final loose end is the evidence here. At the bottom of the sea.
Huh?
So we thought...
The treasure of Remoria. I have found you at last. Savelli, you tried your best to bury the truth, but... but now, finally, the secret to Remoria's military might is within my grasp. The treasure... Oh, it's...
Monica?
Escoffier?
Savelli's fine, so he came here at...
All that.
Monica?
Oh, shut your pie hole!
She's a nutcase! A liability to herself and everyone else! Well, now it's up to us to clean up the mess she's made. Take these golems out!
Strike a pose! Let my name echo in song!
The tides beckon.
Why is this place still shaking? I've enough chit-chat.
Okay, I'm coming.
Oh, no you don't. If I can't get what I want, neither will any of you. I've got nothing to show for my life's work so far. But if I can take another so-called genius down with me in my final moment, then it was all worth it.
You're a psycho!
I may be a lousy chef, but it looks like I'm not a complete waste of space.
Traveler?
Escoffier! Savannah!
Venegem!
What did you...
We had to do something.
It was my fault. Escoffier had to leave. Come back, Escoffier.
Okay, so
Huh?
if you were that bad, why would all your staff show up here for you?
Escoffier's right.
Things were pretty...
Our customers know at the end of the...
No,
Well, about that...
It's been a while, Chef.
Firmal? I'm so sorry, but...
Actually,
Huh?
We thought Phil... And as it turned,
No way!
it can. A small
I asked my friends at the Fontaine Research Institute about it. They said that with the low dose I was taking, the risks are pretty small. They also fixed me up with some meds and said I should recover in no time.
There's...
You mean...
Oh.
Let's not be too quick to... So you better make sure...
I will. I'm sorry. Is it just...
It's because the heating out...
What?
I felt like something was off during the cooking contest. Once I got around to checking all the ovens in the... I would have figured it out the day of the bake-off.
No. I spent so... It all comes back to once...
Oh, do you know how long I spent perfecting my Gâteau de Bourg? And you clearly have no idea, genius or not. You're only a lousy chef. Surely you have... So you got your mojo back?
Yeah.
Friends again! So nice to see them finally settle their...
Good. So now that's out of the way. It's time for payback. You cheated in our last bake-off, and I demand a
But that was...
Right. And all...
No! So grab your spatula and get ready, because this rematch is...
Hey! So...
The second cooking contest commences now!
This time, no more games, and no holding back!
I feel like I don't have the right to be here.
Hey, what are you so afraid of? You can't unbake it now. And if you don't serve it, then good or bad, you'll never find out how to improve. If you're too scared to fail, you'll never know what real success tastes like. So?
Embrace your failure. Taste it. Digest it. That's the way to success.
I don't know. Sounds like it's easier said than done.
I'll do it.
The results are in! A landslide victory for Escoffier! Oh yeah, look at that! Savannah looks pretty chipper too, considering she lost.
Now, where were we? Yes. Do you have any more questions for me after everything that's happened? I had two reasons for leaving. One was the food safety incident, of course, but the other was that the Hotel de Boer had... So I just...
Improve?
Well, a while back, I got to know if she has that same adventurous spirit that Modeste and Sibeli had in their youth. Slime you. There's a whole world of new flavors out there waiting to be... Case in point, remember those Romaritime flowers down in the ruins? I used them in the cooking contest just now. Did you taste the difference?
What? Paimon didn't notice it.
Half and the other half?
Uh-oh. Paimon's suddenly not sure she wants to try.
Don't worry. In the meantime.
All right!
Oh, of course. I've already promised Vanish M that I'll come back every once in a while to make sure the quality of the...
Surely Monica, she practically dedicated her life.
Since you mentioned the treasure, between the so-called treasure of Remoria was most likely a substance that the Remoria... Don't forget. And as for the... Even if Seville...
So after all that, feels strange to say it, but Paimon almost feels sorry.
Hey! Huh? You just got back from that underwater ruin, right? Did you see anything? Experts say...
Wait!
If...
Wait!